Yeah, so please, this is the machine. Yeah, this is a capacity of 1,500 capacity. So this is it. The light is on inside. So please, this is it. So it can take 1,500 capacity. But this dark X, this is not this thing. As you can see,
Where peace, strength, and happiness lie. Your praise and inspiration. Yes.
We are a 6 trillion country. 6 trillion. Our gold reserve already is about 2 trillion. You add the other minerals. Now, when we consider Ghana, for example, we have about 13 discovered minerals of international value. Diamond, manganese, gold, bauxite. We have the range of clays.
Okay.
Yeah. Either kaolin or limestone,
lithium.
We have lithium now, recently discovered. We have oil and gas. We have iron deposit at Bupe and others. Yeah. So in all, we have about 13 discovered. Others may be there, not yet discovered.
Yeah.
Now we have over 550 kilometers of Atlantic Ocean. Some countries are landlocked; they don't have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have 500 from Aflau to Azim. Amazing. And that fishing industry should be a thriving one in Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have over 66% of Ghana's land arable land. We have over 23 big rivers from Black Volta, White Volta, Red Volta, Nakwa, Pra, Tano, Ankobra, Birim, Ofi. I can name 23 big ones. I'm not talking about the streams and the rivulet and other small things. Yeah, and all of them are freshwater bodies.
Wow.
Good for agriculture, good for irrigation. Formerly, we used to be the largest artificial man-made lake, Lake Volta. Now, that water, over 8,000 square kilometers of fresh water stored, can produce enough food for the 16 West African countries.
Wow.
Everything is there. So these are the things that we have, and we haven't developed them to create wealth for the people. We want to look at some of the resources we have here south of the Volta. Safton, Anglogan, Keta, Ketu South, Ketu North, Akachi South, Akachi North. These are the 7 districts at the lower portion of the Volta here. And these are endowed. Akachi, there's land for all leguminous and cereals. When you go to Ketu North and Ketu South, there are dams there, the Gali dams, the Plika dams, which can irrigate over 10,000 acres of rice farm. Volta region is #1 in rice production. The tonnage.
Yeah.
Not the land size, but the tonnage is Volta region. And when you go to Georgia, that's Ketu North, the palm production. Ziopi, Adakulu.
Wow.
We could produce palm oil there and have a palm oil industry there. Look at the Volta, the lower Volta, from Sogakope Bridge down. That fresh water just spills itself into the Atlantic Ocean. We could have a minimum of 100,000 kgs floating there from Sogakope down to Adan. All kind of freshwater fish. The Nile tilapia, the clarias, and then we could have a whole fishing industry there. The same water could be used to irrigate what we call the Keta Ho Plain. That is the land between the eastern portion or eastern bank of the Volta down to the border with Togo. That is, it includes South Tongue, North Tongue, Central Tongue, Adaklu district, Agotima Ziopi, Akachi South, Akachi North, Ketu South, Ketu North, Keta and Anglogan. This area Very good for agriculture.
Yeah.
And you want to go up to Ho, Pever, that's what we call South Dai, North Dai, the Kwando, up to the north of Volta, the 18th district. We could use the Volta River to irrigate this land and produce enough food to feed the entire West Africa. Now, when I say this, people say it's a joke. But you know, Aveima Rice Project, which has been left abandoned. You remember that story? Miss Cotton, J.J. Rawlings, bringing in those equipment, and that white lady called Miss Cotton, and was abandoned. Kwame Pepra went to prison and all those in there. Yeah. When I was doing development in University of Ghana, Legon, that project was the 8th largest project in the whole world.
In the world.
Rice project. And it could produce rice to feed the 16 West African countries.
My goodness.
No, the river is there. And the land is flat. It's plain. That's the Accra Plains. Okay. Just after the Sogakope Bridge, you travel up to Dowenya, Afienya, up to Akuse, Asutuare. That land, Michel Camp, is for farming. You just pump the water and sow rice in it. The land is flat.
Such a long distance.
No, I'll tell you. Unless the Israelis told Jerry Rawlings that if Jerry gives them the Accra Plains, they could produce food to feed the whole world. Accra, we have 4 plains: the Keta Plains, the Accra Plains, the Afram Plains, and the Savannah High Plains, north of Kintampon, going to Tamale.
What?
No, these are plain, flat land, agricultural land. It's a multi-trillion, I didn't say billion, business. And the resources are there: sugar cane, aquaculture, brick at Bomigo and others. There is a good clay there that could give us over 15 million metric tons of clay works, a lot of things. Ghana is never poor. Ghana has been made impoverished.
Wow.
Yeah, that's